Gary McAllister, and then subsequently it would be Michael Owen in grand fashion as usual. Does anybody do it better? Young Mr. Owen with his 16th overall goal in club play this season. Liverpool really starting to flourish at the end of the first half. A lovely ball played over from Littman, and Berger finishing superbly with the left foot near post. And 3 minutes into first half stoppage time, Liverpool wraps it all up in grand style, and that is where we stand. No champs for Marlon Beresford, who came in relief of...
Top of the table, Liverpool at Anfield versus Middlesbrough. This would be a pretty tight match early on. And the keeper getting injured there. That would be Mark Crossley, and he would need to be replaced. Enter Marlon Beresford.
Tough break there for Borough, already without Schwarzer in goal. So now down to their number 3, John Arnorisa, and Liverpool looking to take advantage. Over to McAllister, who threads it through. Nice little touchback to Berger. Michael Owen, who else?
Same goal scorers lately. You look for those guys that can score every game, like the players that do abroad, like Henrik Larsson, etc. And Owen and Henry, for that matter, starting to do it week in, week out. Maybe Hasselbank in that category, although he's been a bit flat lately. Liverpool, they would come through. And Patrick Berger's been in great form, too, the last couple weeks. He set up an Owen goal last week. He gets the goal himself this time, and Liverpool get the clean sheet and remain top of the table with the game in hand.
Good day.
Old Trafford holds its breath, and Di Canio goes for goal, and it's in! Jermaine Defoe, one of the rising stars of English football, has scored at Old Trafford. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. It's crisis club Manchester United 0, West Ham United 1. Di Canio's delivery, and Defoe defies the champions. More Premiership problems for Manchester United.
Sending a warm greeting this time to David James of West Ham, and many favoring Manchester United, but remember, they've had their problems this year as the Hammers taking a nice cross from Paulo Di Canio late in the match. It's the England under-21, Jermaine Defoe.
You can't really blame Fabian Barthez for this one, even though he was lingering off his line a bit. But Manchester United, a week after losing to Chelsea at home, now lose to West Ham at home. Hey, if you're from London, come up to Manchester. The hospitality's great. David Beckham later with the cross, looking for an equalizer. David James back to full health. West Ham needed this one, and they got it.
Second consecutive home loss for the Red Devils.
To get distracted from the main objective, picking up the pace in the title race. Taylor's mind was certainly elsewhere when he spilled a simple cross in the opening minutes. The Arsenal defence cleared up after their third choice keeper. After the high drama of their last league outing at Highbury and the demolition of Manchester United, it took a while for this game to take off. Bergkamp almost set up Henry. But just when Arsenal were beginning to look dangerous, Villa resorted to Route 1 and went 1-0 up. Dublin's knock-on, Upson hesitant, Paul Merson didn't break stride. Back on the ground he knows so well, perhaps for the last time. Their pride severely dented, Arsenal went looking for the equaliser, but Vieira's shot had more power than direction. And with just over half an hour gone, Arsenal went 2 down. There was chaos among the defence before Steve Stone got a clear sight of goal. This was not in the Wenger master plan. Whatever his half-time message was, it had an immediate effect. Wiltord had come on from the subs bench. He made it 2-1. Arsenal were on the charge, and Henry took centre stage. Vieira stole the ball away, and the finish from Henry was composed and clinical. It still looked as if a draw was on the cards until the match went into injury time, and Henry was through on goal again. It had been a remarkable turnaround. Arsenal's title bid is right back on track. Peter Staunton, Sky Sport.
We move to Highbury. Will Arsenal avoid perhaps an upset bug as they host Aston Villa, who are donning the grey jerseys? And there he is, Paul Merson 1-0 in minute 21.
The Magic Man taking advantage of an Arsenal defense that has fallen asleep here. No, it's not Dom Magic House. Then Arsenal. They would be dealt a further blow here. Yes, Steve Stone.
Oh, yes.
Gets a hold of it.
The little man.
What a hash in front of goal. Stuart Taylor. Not even resembling a goalkeeper that time. 2-0 to the visitors.
It gets wide. There is a madness in front. Steve Stone pounces on it. The defenders were occupied elsewhere. 2-0. Second half, Arsenal would start coming back. Deflected ball in front. Still 5-0 Stone. Extra Girontin Bordeaux.
Terrible defending here by Aston Villa. Nobody closes down Parler, who gets the benefit of a lucky bounce falling into the feet of the Frenchman. Then it was a day of the Frenchman. Vieira steals it away, and Henry with the composure to finish. And a great strike from him, and things level here, minute 72.
Look at that. Is that telling? You have the middle players holding the ball in the net. They are tired as Arsenal surge in this second half. They're not done. Perez, questionable lack of an offside call. It wasn't. Thierry Henry gets his second. How many times does he get a pair of goals? Peter Schmeichel giving up goals like Fabian Barthez. Would you believe it? Those two have been dreadful the last couple weeks.
Arsenal take the victory. We go to Ewood Park. Blackburn taking on Leeds United. And onside on the attack here early. And Leeds United and Nigel Martin getting very lucky that time, keeping back Janssen out of the nets off the woodwork.
Here they come again. Leeds United haven't been all that good lately. Crossing car and through the defender's legs. The keeper saves it first, Brad Friedel. But Harry Kuehl puts it away on the second effort. And Leeds lead it.
Gary Kelly had an excellent day in this match. Found Harry Kuehl to set it up, and then it would be the Irishman who would steal away again down the right flank. Tough collision there for Olivier Decour, but Kelly gets it back, and watch this cross. Pinpoint accuracy to Harry. Harry Kuehl.
2-0. Leeds United. When you get you in a hole like that, it's curtains. Even if you're at home, a great cross indeed by Kuehl. And, or I should say Kelly and Kuehl use all the momentum to get to it. Graham Souness, his team's been in great form, rarely losing his last couple months. But that wouldn't be the case today. Even though they would come back valiantly, ex-Man United defender, Henny Bird. Set up by Gravi there.
I think he was. He snuck into that defense. It's been so tight for Leeds United. They can see one in the leg going. Not the way David O'Leary wanted to end things, but he'll take Charlton taking on Tottenham Hotspur, and this would be a shootout, Maxie. They get into the area. Soft Tottenham defense. Some bad defending all around, and that opens it up for Graham Stewart in minute 4.
I tell you, Chris, this whole week I was going, keep your eye on Spurs. This team, I think, is turning the corner. They moved up to 4th place. They're getting impressive wins. However, they would have their hands full through the legs of the keeper. 2-0 for Charlton. Lisby, the goal scorer.
Hey, you know, he's got to like the run that he got from Luke Young on this play to set up Lisby right through the soft defense of Spurs, and a good little turn there from Kevin Lisby, who had quite a day. However, Spurs try and get one back and make a game out of it. Bad defending this time from Charlton. It gets out wide at the top here for Gustavo Poyet, but disallowed.
Flag is
Offside.
Well, Teddy got a touch in there too. Charlton leading it 2-0.
What is this, Charlton?
I don't know. Kevin Lisby has been awakened. And 3-0 Charlton.
Tottenham Hotspur, who were priding themselves on defense, breached again.
Gustavo Poyet would be vindicated. A lovely little cross in here. It falls to his feet, and a great finish from the sometime Uruguayan international.
Should be